Jai Hind students. Dear students, today we will discuss about the chemistry. Means I am going to give the general information about the chemistry. Means what is the chemistry, how will you classify the chemistry, and what is the scope of chemistry, what is the uses of chemistry in our daily life. Dear students, if we will discuss about the chemistry, then we can tell that chemistry is the branch of science which deals with the study of the composition, properties, and chemical reactions of the matter with another substance, with another matter. Means it deals with the study of the chemical composition, chemical reaction, and chemical behavior of the matter. Okay, and if you will classify the chemistry, then you can tell that chemistry can be up to your category. Means in general way it is divided into three parts: inorganic chemistry, organic chemistry, and physical chemistry. Organic, inorganic, and physical. Dear students, first we will discuss about the inorganic chemistry. Inorganic chemistry deals with the study of the chemicals and chemical composition of the minerals, generally minerals, okay, which is found from the earth crust. Whereas organic, this organic word came from the organism, living organism, because most of the organic compounds are found in the living organism. For example, glucose, fructose, maltose, amylose, sugar, carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins. These all are found in the living organism. That is why this organic word came from the organism. That is why it's the branch of chemistry in which carbonic compounds we are discussing, that is said to be the organic chemistry. Physical chemistry, here the relationship between the physical properties of the substances and chemical properties, also here maximum numerical part we are discussing in case of physical chemistry. So inorganic chemistry, organic chemistry, and physical chemistry. Okay, if we will discuss about the scope of chemistry, the importance of chemistry, then we can tell that, dear students, that's from morning to night we are using the chemistry, means chemical, means product of the chemistry. For example, in morning we are using the toothpaste, brush, that is the product of chemistry. Actually brush is the made up by the plastic, that is polymer, and nylon also polymer, in which in the brush nylon is there, na? That is the chemistry product, that is polymer. Toothpaste, that is the basic component. In our saliva acids are there, acidic part is there. So in morning we are using the toothpaste, that is basic in nature. So base, and here in mouth acid, neutralization reaction take place, and that is why we are using the toothpaste. That is also the product of, that is the product of the chemistry. And we are wearing the cloth. This cloth is the product of chemistry. It is made up by the natural as well as synthetic fiber. Natural fiber, that is like wood, cotton, jute, and synthetic fiber, that is polyester, terylene. So these all are the examples. See, we are writing with the marker. This ink is the made up by, ink is the organic compound. This marker, it is made up by the plastic, that is the product of the polymer. Okay, this board, table, everything made up by the these all are the product of chemistry. Okay, now please come on the importance of the chemistry in the different area, that is scope of chemistry. Dear students, mainly we are telling the scope of chemistry in supply the food. To supply the food, as you are knowing that for the increasing the population, increase day by day population is increasing. So how uh, we are getting the sufficient amount of food? This is the role of the chemistry. Chemistry played the important role to provide the food material in sufficient amount. How? By using the fertilizer, by using the pesticides. Fertilizers are the chemicals which we are using in the soil to increase the fertility. That is said to be the fertilizer. For example, liquid ammonia, urea, dye, that is phosphate, nitrate ion, nitrate salt. These means phosphatic fertilizers, aqua solution of the ammonia or ammonium nitrate. These all are the example of the fertilizer. These all are we are using to increase the fertility of the soil. Okay, means from the given land, if you want to increase the fertility, then you can use the fertilizers. But with increase the fertility of the soil, we have to use the pesticides also, because so many fungicides, herbicides, insecticides we are using to kill the fungi, to kill the unwanted plants. So by this way we are getting the sufficient amount of food. But with getting the sufficient amount of food, it is need to preservation of the food materials, and the chemicals which we are using to preserve the food, that is said to be the food preservatives. It resists to the spoilage of the food material. For example, ascorbic acid, benzoic acid, hydrogen peroxide, these all are coming under the what? Food preservatives. That mixture of the nitrogen and helium. And if we are discussing about the traditional method as a food preservative, then salt and sugar and dehydration of the food material, these all are coming under the traditional method. As a traditionally they are using the as a food preservatives. Okay, but food processing also played very important role to providing the food material out of season. Okay, that is said to be the food processing. Means it is the process, it is not the chemical, it is the process of changing the raw food materials into the more readily usable form. But it has some disadvantage also. With advantage, there is some disadvantage is also there, that we are losing the taste, we are using some nutrients also through the food processing. And chemistry played the role in the cosmetics, in the industries like soap, detergent, medicine also. These all are the whole information about the scope of chemistry, dear students. So please revise and prepare for the exam. Thank you. God bless you. Have a nice day.